Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks. I'm here at the Sony VAIO launch event. That's actually the very first global press event that Sony had over here in Taiwan during Computex. And we're looking at the new Sony VAIO Duo 13. Some of you might still be familiar with the Duo 11 that got released last year, which was based on Ivy Bridge. That was an 11.6 inch, I guess, also running Windows 8. Now we got a 13.3 inch running on the new and latest generation of the Core i, that's Haswell. Well, what you can see over here, as I told you already, 13.3 inch display and a resolution of 1080p. And this is just a beautiful display. And let me show you something. Sony calls it True Luminous. That's a new display technology that just tries to tell you that we have a better contrast and better colors and just the brightness. It looks all very, very good. It's running Windows 8. There are versions with 4 GB and 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB and 256 GB SSD. Core i5 and Core i7. Let me just check out the keyboard, because you know what, this is very crucial for me, especially on a device, a slider like this, where the keyboard is just very, very thin, right? So to have a decent physical feedback of the keyboard is absolutely crucial, and this feels really good. I would even prefer this over my VAIO Z that is over here. Well, I have to admit that this is almost 2 years old, so I'm in need of a new device. What's also interesting is, look over here on the right side. For people that are saying, you know what, who's using a stylus, I think Sony proved them wrong. Not only Sony, a lot of other OEMs are coming out with a stylus. Think about all these Notes and the tablet smartphones. Forget about this, tablets, that's what it is. Well, let's take a quick look around the device, because what I also want to know is, of course, what about the mechanics behind this hinge here? Because when you're constantly opening and closing this display, this might be the mechanism that needs to be very, very solid, but this looks absolutely great. Watch out. Let me just show you how this moves. Bang. It just feels like you're closing the door of a Bugatti. It's just a perfect build quality. And let me just open it again. Oh, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but watch out. Ooh. Fancy, isn't it? Right? I just love this. By the way, all the I/O ports are here on the back. Let me just close it again, because then you can see that. Here we go. So we have a connector for the PSU, we have a jack for the headset, 2 USB 3.0s, an HDMI out, and an SD card reader. And yeah, once again, what about the weight? This is like 1.3 kilograms. And what about the price? Starting at like 1,200, 1,300, roughly in this price zone. There will be a 3G version, and there will be a 4G of in Europe LTE version. So this is a brief look, and a quite impressive one, because I think this is one of the most beautiful platforms that we've seen during Computex here. That's the new Sony VAIO Duo 13. I'm Sasha from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.